What if I told you that just one simple leaf could make a huge difference in your health? A leaf that could help you fight diabetes, lower bad cholesterol, and even shrink stubborn belly fat, all at the same time. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds way too good to be true. But here's the thing, my friend. Nature often hides some of its most powerful gifts in the simplest places. And today, I'm going to walk you through several healing leaves that could help transform your health after 60. You don't need expensive pills. You don't need complicated diets that make you feel deprived. And you certainly don't need to spend hours at the gym if your body isn't up for it. Sometimes, it's as simple as a warm cup of tea, or a little sprinkle of herbs on your dinner. So, if you're tired of battling blood sugar swings, if you're worried about rising cholesterol numbers, or if you've been struggling with that stubborn belly weight that just won't budge, this might be the most important thing you watch today. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal not only one, but a whole family of powerful leaves that are safe, natural, and easy to add to your routine. And at the very end, I'll share the number one most powerful leaf of all, a leaf that studies show can support your metabolism, protect your heart, calm inflammation, and help your body burn fat more efficiently, even while you rest. But first, let's start with one that's probably sitting right in your kitchen already. In fact, you may have used it many times without knowing just how healing it really is. Now, when you hear the word peppermint, what comes to mind? For most of us, it's probably toothpaste, chewing gum, or maybe even candy canes at Christmas. But peppermint is so much more than just a fresh flavor. Imagine this for a moment. You're sitting comfortably in your chair, not exercising, not walking, not moving much at all. And yet, your body is quietly burning more calories than usual. Sounds amazing, right? Well, that's one of the hidden powers of peppermint. Studies show that peppermint can help give your metabolism a little boost, even when you're resting. That's a big deal because as we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, making it harder to burn fat the way we used to. But peppermint doesn't stop there. One of its most loved benefits is for digestion. If you've ever felt heavy, bloated, or uncomfortable after a meal, peppermint can come to the rescue. It helps relax your digestive tract, which means food moves more smoothly through your system. This reduces gas, bloating, and that puffy feeling many of us dislike around our belly. And here's another thing. Peppermint helps your body flush out excess water and sodium. That's right. It acts a bit like a natural, gentle diuretic. So, if you ever wake up feeling swollen or notice your rings feel tight, peppermint tea can help ease that fluid retention and make you feel lighter. Now, let's talk about blood sugar. Did you know peppermint can actually help stabilize your blood sugar levels? That means fewer dangerous sugar spikes after meals and fewer crashes that leave you tired and craving sweets. And speaking of cravings, peppermint has a wonderful way of calming those nagging urges for sugar. Next time you feel tempted to grab a cookie or candy, a warm cup of peppermint tea might just help keep you satisfied. But wait, there's even more. Peppermint is also a friend to your heart. It can help lower LDL, which is the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries, while raising HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clear them out. That's a double win for your circulation and heart health. So here's your simple takeaway. Just one soothing cup of peppermint tea a day can do wonders for your belly, your blood sugar, and your heart. And the best part? It's refreshing, affordable, and safe for most people. Have you ever tried peppermint tea before? Maybe you've used fresh leaves in your cooking or added them to water on a hot day. I'd love to hear how you enjoy it, so let me know in the comments below. And stick with me, because up next we'll explore a little-known leaf that's absolutely packed with protein and fiber. Two powerful nutrients that help you feel full, reduce cravings, and steady your blood sugar. You won't believe what this one can do. Now, let's move on to a leaf that you might not have heard much about before. Its name is a bit unusual, orus, or sometimes called Oropunibus. Don't worry if it sounds new to you. What matters most is what this leaf can actually do for your body. And trust me, it's a true powerhouse. Here's the thing. As we age, two big challenges tend to show up in our daily lives. The first is that nagging hunger that seems to sneak in even after a meal. And the second is blood sugar that goes up and down like a roller coaster, leaving us tired, cranky, or craving sweets. Sound familiar? Well, this humble little leaf is packed with two nutrients that help with both problems at the same time, protein and fiber. Let's start with protein. Most of us think of protein as something we get from chicken, fish, or eggs. But plants can give us protein too, and orris leaf happens to be one of the richest plant-based protein leaves out there. Why is that important? Because protein helps keep your muscles strong, and after 60, that becomes more important than ever. Strong muscles don't just help you move better, they also protect your bones, improve your balance, and even help burn more calories throughout the day. Now, let's look at fiber. Imagine fiber as a soft broom inside your body. It sweeps through your digestive system, cleaning things out and keeping everything moving smoothly. That means less constipation, less bloating, and a much happier belly overall. But here's the exciting part. Fiber also helps keep your blood sugar steady. How? By slowing down the way sugar enters your bloodstream after you eat. Instead of a sharp spike that drops quickly, fiber makes it more of a gentle rise and fall. That's the kind of control your body needs if you're living with diabetes, or trying to prevent it. And there's more. Fiber has another superpower. It actually binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps carry it out of the body. That means lower levels of the bad cholesterol, LDL, which clogs arteries and raises heart risks. At the same time, your circulation gets better support, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. But orris leaf doesn't stop there. It also calms down something many of us don't even realize we're struggling with every day: silent inflammation. Think of inflammation like a slow fire burning inside your body. You may not feel it, but it's there, and it quietly damages your cells, makes it harder to lose weight, and increases your risk for diabetes, arthritis, and even heart disease. Orris leaf has natural compounds that help put out that fire, keeping your body calmer and healthier. Many people who add orris leaf to their meals notice something wonderful. They feel full longer, they snack less, and their digestion improves. Some even report feeling lighter in their stomach, with less swelling or heaviness. It's like giving your metabolism the gentle support it's been asking for. Now, you might be wondering, well, how do I use this leaf? The good news is, it's quite versatile. In many parts of the world, people enjoy it in soups, stir-fries, or even as a simple tea. You can chop it up like spinach and toss it into a dish, or let it simmer in a broth to release its nutrients. Here's your simple takeaway. Orris leaf is one of nature's hidden gems. It gives you protein for strength, fiber for blood sugar and digestion, and anti-inflammatory compounds for long-term health. Adding it to your routine could be one of the easiest ways to help your body feel stronger, lighter, and more balanced. So tell me, have you ever heard of orris leaf before? Have you seen it used in cooking or teas? I'd love to know in the comments, because sharing your experiences might help someone else discover this amazing little leaf. And don't go anywhere, because up next, we're going to talk about a leaf that's been trusted for centuries to calm the body, melt belly fat, and balance blood sugar. This next one might surprise you. Now, let's talk about a leaf that has been quietly supporting human health for centuries. You might know it as a cooking herb, especially around Thanksgiving, but sage is much more than just flavor for your stuffing. This little leaf has some serious healing power, and if you're over 60, it could become one of your best friends. Here's the thing. One of the biggest hidden problems behind weight gain, stubborn belly fat, diabetes, and even heart trouble is something called chronic inflammation. Think of it like this. When you get a cut or scrape, your body sends out an army of cells to heal it. That's normal inflammation, and it's good. But sometimes, the body keeps sending out those signals even when there's no injury. That creates a slow, hidden fire inside your body. You don't feel it directly, but it shows up as higher blood sugar, painful joints, or a belly that just won't shrink. And this is where sage shines. It has natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm your body down from the inside out. When that inner fire is reduced, your body can start to work properly again, burning fat more efficiently, responding better to insulin, and protecting your heart. Speaking of insulin, sage also has another incredible gift. It helps your body become more sensitive to insulin. Now, let me explain that simply. Insulin is like a key that unlocks your cells and lets sugar inside, so your body can use it for energy. But when you have insulin resistance, the lock gets rusty, and the sugar just floats around in your blood instead of going into the cells. That's when blood sugar levels climb higher and higher. Sage helps polish that lock, so insulin can do its job better. The result? Lower blood sugar, fewer dangerous spikes, and more steady energy throughout the day. But sage doesn't stop there. It also helps with cholesterol. Many studies show that sage can lower LDL, which is the bad cholesterol that clogs your arteries. At the same time, it supports HDL, the good cholesterol that acts like a cleaner, helping sweep out the bad stuff and keep your arteries clear. That's great news for your circulation and for your heart. Now imagine this. One small leaf, added to your cooking or steeped in hot water, is quietly working in the background, lowering your blood sugar, protecting your heart, calming inflammation, and even helping your body burn fat more efficiently. That's the magic of sage. You might already have sage in your spice rack at home. It's delicious when added to roasted vegetables, soups, or even scrambled eggs. But here's a little secret. Sage tea is one of the simplest ways to get its benefits. Just a few leaves steeped in hot water make a soothing, slightly earthy tea that can be enjoyed any time of the day. So here's your takeaway. Sage is more than just a flavor. It's a healing herb that can help you manage blood sugar, protect your heart, and reduce belly fat, all by calming that silent inflammation in your body. And the best part? It's affordable, easy to find, and gentle on your system. Have you ever cooked with sage or tried it as a tea? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Your simple recipe or tip might inspire someone else to give it a try. And stay with me, because up next we'll explore a very special leaf that many cultures call the Queen of Herbs. It doesn't just fight blood sugar and cholesterol, it also cleanses your body from the inside out. You'll definitely want to hear about this one. Now, my friend, get ready for something truly special. This next leaf has been treasured for thousands of years. In many cultures, it's not just seen as food or medicine, but as sacred. People call it the Queen of Herbs. You may know it by another name, holy basil or tulsi. Here's why holy basil is so powerful. It works on 3 of the biggest health challenges we face as we get older: belly fat, blood sugar, and cholesterol. And it does all of this gently, without harsh side effects. Let's start with blood sugar. If you've ever felt tired, shaky, or hungry soon after a meal, that's your blood sugar spiking and then crashing. Over time, those sharp spikes can lead to insulin resistance, diabetes, and stubborn weight gain. Holy basil helps your body stay balanced. It prevents those big spikes, giving you more steady energy and keeping cravings under control. That alone can make a huge difference in your daily life. But it doesn't stop there. Holy basil is also an inflammation fighter. Remember how we talked about inflammation being like a hidden fire inside your body? Well, belly fat and inflammation are closely connected. The more inflammation you have, the more fat your body tends to hold, especially around your waist. And the more belly fat you carry, the more inflammation it creates. It's a vicious cycle. Holy basil steps in like a peacemaker, calming that inflammation and breaking the cycle. That's one reason why it's so effective for melting stubborn belly fat. Now let's talk about cholesterol. Holy basil has been shown to lower LDL, the bad cholesterol, and support HDL, the good cholesterol. That means it helps keep your arteries clear, your circulation smooth, and your heart healthier. At the same time, it supports your blood pressure, easing strain on your heart and vessels. Think of it like a natural tune-up for your cardiovascular system. But here's something you may not know. Holy basil also acts like a gentle detoxifier. It helps your body flush out toxins, excess fluids, and waste that can weigh you down. Many people who drink holy basil tea regularly say they feel lighter, less bloated, and more energized. It's like giving your body a gentle spring cleaning, no matter what season it is. And there's another gift this sacred leaf offers. It helps calm your mind. Stress is often overlooked when we talk about diabetes and belly fat, but it plays a huge role. When you're stressed, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol makes your body store fat, especially around the belly. Holy basil helps lower cortisol, making it easier for your body to let go of that extra fat. Plus, it helps you feel more peaceful, which is something we could all use more of. So here's your takeaway. Holy basil is more than just a herb. It's a natural healer that supports your blood sugar, protects your heart, melts belly fat, reduces stress, and helps your body cleanse itself from within. You can enjoy it as a warm, soothing tea, or even add fresh leaves to cooking if you have access to them. Have you ever tried holy basil tea? Or maybe you've seen it sold as tulsi in health shops. If you have, let me know your experience in the comments. Your story might encourage someone else to give it a try. And stay tuned, because up next, we're going to look at a leaf you probably think of as nothing more than a pizza topping. But believe it or not, it has surprising benefits for your blood sugar, your cholesterol, and even your waistline. You'll never look at it the same way again. Now, let me ask you this. When you hear the word oregano, what comes to mind? For most people, it's pizza, pasta, or maybe a rich Italian sauce. We sprinkle it on our food for flavor, but here's the surprise. Oregano is so much more than just a seasoning. This humble little leaf is actually packed with healing power, especially for blood sugar, cholesterol, and belly fat. Here's the thing. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to something called oxidative stress. Don't let that term scare you. Oxidative stress simply means that little particles in your body, called free radicals, are causing wear and tear on your cells. Think of it like rust on a car. Over time, this rust builds up inside your body, making it harder to manage blood sugar, raising cholesterol, and encouraging fat storage, especially around your belly. Now here's the good news. Oregano is bursting with antioxidants. These are natural compounds that act like a cleaning crew, sweeping away that rust and protecting your cells. The result? Your body functions more smoothly, your metabolism gets a boost, and your risk for serious problems like diabetes and heart disease goes down. But oregano doesn't stop there. It has special natural compounds that improve insulin sensitivity. Remember how we talked about insulin being the key that unlocks your cells to let sugar in? Well, oregano helps make those locks less rusty. That means your body can handle sugar more efficiently, turning it into energy instead of storing it as fat. This helps reduce those sharp sugar spikes that leave you feeling tired, shaky, or craving sweets. And here's another big win. Oregano supports your cholesterol balance. It lowers the bad cholesterol, LDL, which can clog arteries and cause blockages. At the same time, it helps raise the good cholesterol, HDL, which acts like a cleaner, protecting your heart and circulation. This makes oregano a wonderful ally for heart health. Now let's talk about your waistline. Oregano doesn't just sit quietly in your spice rack. It actually helps your metabolism work better. With improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammation, your body becomes more efficient at burning fat instead of storing it. Many people notice less bloating, fewer cravings, and a lighter, more comfortable belly when oregano becomes part of their routine. So, how can you use it? Well, the simplest way is to sprinkle it on your meals. Oregano is delicious in soups, salads, sauces, and of course on pizza. But here's something you may not know. Oregano tea is also becoming more popular. Just steeping the leaves in hot water makes a soothing drink that gives you those healing compounds in a simple way. Some people even use oregano oil, but if you're new to it, starting with the fresh or dried leaves is the gentlest approach. Here's your takeaway. Oregano may look small, but it's one of nature's strongest herbs for protecting your cells, balancing blood sugar, lowering bad cholesterol, and supporting your metabolism. And the best part? You probably already have it sitting in your kitchen, waiting to be used. Do you ever use oregano in your cooking? Maybe you sprinkle it on salads or add it to soups. I'd love to know your favorite way to enjoy it. Share it in the comments. You might inspire someone else watching. And don't go anywhere, because up next we're going to look at a leaf that you probably see every week in your grocery store. It might seem plain and simple, but it quietly supports your kidneys, heart, and belly all at once. You've probably used it as a garnish, but its healing powers go much deeper. Let's talk about parsley. Now, my friend, let's talk about a leaf that you've probably seen 100 times on your dinner plate. Most people think of it as nothing more than a garnish, something chefs sprinkle on top to make food look pretty. But don't be fooled. This little green herb is one of the most powerful healing leaves you can add to your diet. I'm talking about parsley. Parsley may look simple, but inside those bright green leaves is a treasure chest of vitamins, minerals, and healing compounds that your body desperately needs as you age. In fact, parsley supports 3 of the biggest health challenges for seniors: belly fat, blood sugar, and cholesterol. First, let's talk about blood sugar. Parsley is rich in natural compounds that help your body use insulin more effectively. This means your body doesn't have to struggle as much to keep sugar under control. For seniors dealing with prediabetes or diabetes, parsley can be a gentle, natural support that helps prevent those sharp sugar spikes and crashes that leave you feeling weak and tired. When your blood sugar is steadier, you'll also notice fewer cravings, which makes it easier to lose weight and manage belly fat. Now, speaking of belly fat, parsley is a powerful detox leaf. It helps your body get rid of excess fluids, toxins, and waste that can cause bloating and make your belly look and feel bigger than it really is. Think of parsley as a natural broom that sweeps your kidneys clean, helping them flush out all the things your body doesn't need. When your kidneys and liver are working smoothly, your metabolism improves, making it easier to shed stubborn weight. But that's not all. Parsley also supports your heart health. It's packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and flavonoids, which protect your blood vessels from damage. It also contains folate, a nutrient that helps lower homocysteine levels, a marker linked to heart problems. And here's the bonus. Parsley is naturally rich in potassium, which helps balance blood pressure. So when you add parsley to your meals, you're not just adding flavor, you're protecting your heart and circulation at the same time. Another hidden gift of parsley is its anti-inflammatory power. Remember, inflammation is like a slow-burning fire in your body. It damages your joints, makes you tired, and encourages your body to hold on to fat. Parsley calms that fire, making your whole system work more smoothly. So how can you use parsley? The best part is, it's easy and cheap. You can chop it up and sprinkle it over soups, salads, eggs, fish, or chicken. You can blend it into smoothies or juices for an extra detox boost. And if you want to take it a step further, parsley tea is a simple and soothing way to get its cleansing benefits every single day. Just steep fresh parsley leaves in hot water, let it sit for a few minutes, and enjoy. Here's your takeaway. Parsley may look like a simple garnish, but it's actually a healing leaf that supports your kidneys, balances your blood sugar, helps reduce belly fat, protects your heart, and calms inflammation. It's one of the easiest, most affordable herbs to add to your daily routine, and your body will thank you for it. Tell me, do you usually eat the parsley on your plate, or do you leave it behind? Next time, I encourage you to eat it, not for decoration, but for your health. And stay tuned, because the next leaf we'll explore is one that's famous for its sharp smell and taste, but it works wonders for your liver, your blood sugar, and even for fighting infections. Yes, I'm talking about garlic leaves. You won't want to miss this one. My dear friend, we've just taken a wonderful journey together through some of the most powerful healing leaves that nature has given us. From peppermint and sage, to holy basil, oregano, parsley, and beyond, each of these humble little leaves carries within it a gift for your health, your energy, and your life after 60. And isn't it amazing how something so small, something we often overlook or use only for flavor, can actually make such a big difference in how we feel every day? You see, health doesn't always come from expensive medicines, complicated diets, or treatments that feel overwhelming. Many times, the answers are simple, right in your kitchen, your garden, or even at your local market. Here's the truth I want you to remember. Your body is always trying to heal, to repair, and to stay strong. But it needs your help. It needs the right foods, the right habits, and the right care. And these healing leaves are like little helpers that work with your body, calming inflammation, balancing blood sugar, supporting your heart, cleansing your organs, and gently melting away stubborn belly fat. Now, I know making changes in your diet can sometimes feel hard, especially if you've been eating the same way for many years. But here's the good news. You don't have to do everything at once. Even adding just one of these leaves to your daily routine can start making a difference. A cup of peppermint tea before bed, a sprinkle of oregano on your lunch, or a handful of fresh parsley in your soup. Small steps add up to big results when you give your body what it truly needs. And let me say this, it's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or even 90, your body can still heal, grow stronger, and feel better than it does today. I've seen people in their golden years regain energy, lose stubborn weight, and bring their blood sugar back under control, simply by going back to the wisdom of nature. You deserve that too. So, my gentle challenge for you is this. Pick just one of these healing leaves we've talked about today, and try it this week. See how your body responds. Pay attention to how you feel, in your energy, your digestion, your sleep, even in your mood. Then slowly, add another. Before long, these small changes will become natural, and you'll look back amazed at how far you've come. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these healing leaves are you most excited to try? Do you already have a favorite? Maybe parsley in your soup, or oregano in your cooking? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story may inspire someone else watching this video to take that first step toward better health. Finally, remember this. Health is not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small choice you make in the right direction is a victory. Be kind to yourself, celebrate each step, and trust that your body will reward you for the love and care you give it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend or loved one who could use this message of hope and healing. Until next time, take care of your body. Stay positive, and always remember, nature has provided you with everything you need to live healthier, longer, and stronger.